other useless stuff.
Actually, it's going.
So, is this live now? So
Yeah,
Yeah, it's live.
it's been happening while we've been ordering food.
Well, it hasn't been happening while we've been ordering food. It just happened to be it came across. Kronos went off, locking down B main. You can't just easily pick like that. Sort of what Afterminds are doing as they just sit on grenades.
Terra's taking a slow approach, seeing what information they can find, lots of utility on the back, whereas the other hand, the counter Terra's not that much across the board, but Plix coming out with his teammates, Flash is coming out, blinding almost all of them, but Discap just sitting behind the smoke, seeing if he can find a little bit of an off angle of the Terra's pushing through, the Flash coming in over the top, is he going to pop through it? And he does indeed, and doesn't blind any of them, and Plix is able to take advantage of that. And Terrace, they've now just got a free side.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. There was no A main, there was no A side control. Discap didn't even push in, had the rotations coming from the teammates. They can still manage to make it work out though. 1-for-1 trade, 3-on-3 retake, Nova with the CZ, can't make it work out. Now down to a 2-on-3. They know where the members are. That's a good flick from Praz. He needs to be able to take out his pro and Squeaky, but Nick, traveling from New Zealand, just going to stay hidden for now. And he will take the aim deal quite handily, and now it's all up to Kronos. He's had a decent round so far. He's going to be spotted out, and there should be a swing from A main to take down the AWP. Or not from A main, from the side, but it's going to be Nick closing out from Squeaky. And that's a strong round from Afterminds after they lost their initial member.
I think the utility just forced the CTs so far back that they were able to get the bomb planted, get into the post-plant situations, and the CTs, they didn't even have utility to stop the execute coming in the first place, that they just had nothing to try and get themselves into the post-plant situation.
Yeah, it felt like to me Discap probably was the one that threw it away a little bit. I think we've been praising him a little bit in terms of carrying and individual performances, but you can't just go in every single time and hope for the best. Nick just making sure that no more members can push through B as Wolfitucci makes contact and gets one. Pistol's making noise, but Plix is going to be mopping up with a Mac 10, and it's going to be a clean round for the T side. That's what you want to see for the economy. A couple of kills on the Mac 10s, all guns retained. As for the CZ side, if you keep forcing up, you're not going to have the utility for the holding of the site. You're not going to have the utility for the retakes, and that's where that's where they might struggle later on.
Yeah, definitely could be the case, but obviously the Terrace having a very good start. So obviously the third round from the pistol, the T's were able to capitalise and win that. So they've now won 3 in a row. And Wolfie, once again on this AWP, has been the AWP so far this entire LAN. Wolfie trying to win this engagement, but unfortunately he's not going to win it. And that just forces the T's back with that smoke in towards B main. As Nova aggressive play towards mid, coming through the vents. The teammates trying to help him out here, but really they've forced the Terrorists so far back where the utility is not fantastic for the Terrorists so far.
It's still a 4-on-4 though, and Afterminds have shown themselves the ability to come back with a member down. Just slow the progression of play. It looked like it was a fast B take if they could make the kill with Cookie. A 1-for-1 trade. I think it's Regs going to be mollied out. Must have been blinded off a headshot to be killed by the Molotov. I like what Afterminds are doing right now. Just slowly taking map control, just making the CTs a little bit nervous. CTs have to regain map control, they know this, and Nick will find the timing on Nova absolutely critical, because now this opens up the map for Afterminds one more time. They can go B, they can go A, and it looks like it's going to be B. Fraz needed to get the kill, but now the T is going to flood it. And I think at the stage, big of true, they need to go back and save. There's no point trying to charge him in the M4s. You're just going to be losing more, and I'll let you take over, Josh, once again.
A 2-on-4 situation, and it's looking like the CT is just going to opt to go for the save. Don't really have the utility to go for this retake and the firepower, and 2 M4s on Discap and Kronos trying to bring into the next round. And so far, the Terrorists, they have been taking these slow, methodical approaches and then dispersing towards the site, and they've been so great at being able to hold their utility. And the CTs, what's happening is the Ts are using their utility and the CTs are just countering, trying to force them back as much as they can. They get into these retake scenarios, they have absolutely no utility, no kits on both of these players, and unfortunately they just don't have what it takes to be able to try and at least bring something together for the round. As the Terrorists, the bomb is just about to go off, and keeping 4 players alive is definitely leading into the favour into this next round. The economy, it's not fantastic for the counter-terrorists at all. Discap could obviously drop an M4 across, or just force up with a utility, possibly a UMP, or just some upgraded pistols to buy up on the back of this M4, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're not going to completely buy up, but they are just going to have a bit of firepower to at least just hold with these 2 rifles that are in play.
And the CTs trying to take any control with the saved M4, but it's not going to work out as Afterminds, they found the opening pick on Discap. It's going to be utilizing map as well as time in their favor. But it's all down to maybe Fraz actually making a move. It's Nova pushing at A main. Catches one by surprise. Wolfie, well done with the CZ to stabilize the position. Fraz, I think, has been spotted out. And Afterminds now starting to run away a little bit on these anti-ecos. And that's going to be a scary thought because the CTs have not done enough damage. And Wolfie finds one. Wolfie cannot find the second though. Regs now with an AWP. Can opt to save it. And once again, may not be a poor decision to actually save these weapons. Allows the CTs to at least have a bit of a better fight, but Kronos, I think he's been spotted out right now. Burkill, he knows, and he's going to spray him down. Or it may just be retained. T's don't know where it is, and that is 5-2.
Look, I think one of the major problems with the CTs at the moment is even though they've got upgraded pistols, 2 M4s, they're just giving mid-control to the terrorists, and they're using it to the advantage. We see Nick, time and time again, getting on top of the boost, getting the smoke towards the connector, and having mid-control on a map like Cash just gives you so much opportunity for where you want to go.
Absolutely, and the CTs, now with a round that they can finally work out, maybe a little bit more utility compared to before. Not certain what to make of it though. They have to start doing damage soon because if they're deciding to let these rounds bleed out, this is where it starts becoming scary for the CT side of Cache. At least this time they have something to make a difference, and as long as they don't make noise on the boost, I think actually they made noise.
Well, this is looking scary for the CTs. They have been caught off guard. I think that the spray and the sound of the boost coming on top of Shroud just gives an idea to the terrorists of there's at least 2 people towards the A, and you realise could there be a third player towards Truck? If you have got 2 players aggressive towards A, there could possibly be a third, so you do have the opportunity to rotate towards this B bomb site, but Kronos, with the timing not working out in his favour, this could be a perfect position from the CTs as they're able to get 2 kills apiece. And Wolfie, the smoke going to come off the smoke towards Truck. The bomb has been dropped, but we have seen what the T's can do in the man disadvantage situation.
Yeah, this is now up to Wolfie just to stay alive and wait to find any opportunities. He's going to be communicating with Nick to try to get the bombs, bomb site control right now. And they've managed to plan it decently open. This is not a good A main play because you can kind of sneak a defuse. They're going to commit to this. 2-on-3. There's a decent position from the CTs. Wolfie needs to be careful not being caught out on the cross, but he will be by Regs. Now down to a 1-on-3. Nick. No grenades to work with, has to find all 1-on-1 aim deals, but as soon as he finds one, should be found out. There it is, there's the first one. He's going to try and spray down, but can't connect on Regs. Defuse going to go through for the CT side. It's a costly round, but at the very least, they pick up their 3rd round, and they're still in it with a chance.
It definitely could have been a very winnable 1v3 because there was no kits on both of the CTs, so if they were able to isolate the 1-on-1s and possibly win down that spray, they did have a perfect opportunity to be able to make that clutch happen, but nevertheless, it is going to be the CTs picking up their 3rd round, and there's a huge possibility of being reset again.
That would be devastating. Double eco is never fun. Losing so many guns means that you're starting to deplete in utility and firepower over time, and I mean, Afterwards may not even have to take this as Cookie. I don't even know how he does it, but he's charged out a boost the Madman straight into a Molotov. Doesn't matter if he loses a life, he gets 2 kills, and this will blow a hole right in the defense of Big If True.
Look at this mid-control, but Discap getting aggressive in towards A main, finds one, gets the USP out, but can't finish him off as Plex takes him down. But Regs, looking towards Highway, he still has so much to do as the CT's the man disadvantage, but Kronos, he could be in a perfect position here. He needs to hit this shot, and he does indeed. That's going to be the bomb drop. The flash coming in over the top is going to back him up. He does know where one of the players are. He may hear the person coming down from fence, but he misses that shot, and it leaves him all up to Regs in a 1-on-2 situation. M4 in hand. Does have that smoke and incendiary grenade, so he could get that smoke to smoke off B main. He does indeed. Trying to come out and see if he can get the crossfire happening, but unfortunately the T's, they're going to be able to capitalise on that.
Yeah, good round from Plex, not only to hold the A main control, but to get the crucial kill on Kronos to make sure they can get access to the B side after surprising Burkill. And this is the eco reset, and you're going to see the double eco, maybe even a force buy, but I wouldn't even recommend force buying right now. You need all the utility you can get in your hands as Big If True. They've decided just to go for maybe a single P250, a Deagle and Discap, and that's it. As Plex finds one very quickly.
It's going to be straight